In this video we're going to be taking a look again at the Flange tool inside of Fusion 360. However, this time what we're going to be taking a look at is using a open contour as opposed to a closed contour like we did in the previous video. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to create a sketch on the XY plane, and I'm going to create a center rectangle which I'm going to make 200 by 200. And what I'm then going to do is I'm just going to draw a line in the center, and I'm just going to use the trim tool just to take away the excess that I don't need. So I'm going to take these other lines out like so. And I'll just do a dimension from the center. And we've got that sketch now fully constrained. So what we're now going to do is we're going to create an offset plane, and we're just going to go 250. And what we're going to do now is we're going to go and draw a sketch on that plane with this offset. And all we're going to do now is we're just going to draw a circle at 150. And again, what we're going to do is we're just going to draw a line from the center across, and again we're just going to do a trim. Okay, so we can see that that's all constrained. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go to the Flange tool, and we're going to choose the Lofted Flange option, and we're going to click the bottom profile and then the top profile. And again we can see here that we have a profile. And again, if it was going to be die formed, we could do that by choosing that as the forming type. But in this instance, we're going to go with break form. And again, we have the tools for changing how the shape is constructed with the facet control. Okay, again, we're just going to go with a 2mm stainless steel as our sheet metal rule. And what we're going to make sure of is that our orientation is correct. So we're working to within the confines of the sizes of the sketch that we created. So we're going to go for side 2 here. And that's going to fit inside. So if I click OK, that has now created us our open flange. However, where this differs is with the previous example we did with the closed contour, we had to put a split in. With this, because it's an open contour, when we come to unfold it with the create flat pattern, all we have to do is click on that side face I'm highlighting, and it will automatically create the pattern. And again, all we have to do then is hit the DXF export, and we can create our DXF of a flat pattern ready to be exported out to a laser, for example. I hope you found this video useful. If you've got any further questions, please don't hesitate to get in touch.